Yo, welcome back to the channel. So, this is not a car video, eh? Hooray, hurrah, I hear you all cry. This is a portrait shoot, and it involves this. A really out of tune ukulele. But this was only brought in for the fun stuff. So, a local guitarist wanted some shots for a website for a training package online. So I was like, yes, I am your man, we can do this. He said, have you got a setup? I said, I've got some studio lights, I've got backdrops, and he had a backdrop as well. So he bought his backdrop, it's on a big stand, so it's slightly bigger than mine. So we were like, yeah, we'll work with that. We'll change the studio around slightly. So I went further back, and we actually done it behind here. So we just put a big backdrop up behind, and had a tinker with the studio lights. Now what I'm going to do, in fact, right, you're probably thinking, hang on, what are we doing? What's the title say? Let me just quickly go back slightly. Whilst we were doing the shoot, I took a photo. I was explaining how I edit, and that to me is the massive factor on my photography. It's the editing. I don't do it all in camera at all. Quite often I don't really care too much what even happens in camera, because I know I can fix it to a degree. So I was like, right, look, I'll show you quickly right now how I edit, just a rough idea of what we're going for. So I just snapped a photo on my phone. Now the little video you'll see on the side here is that edit. So it was took on a Samsung A52, which is predominantly a pretty rubbish phone, and it was edited in the time you can see now. This is real time. I stood there in front of him and produced, personally, a bloody good portrait picture. So then I'm like, why do I even bother using a DSLR? Why do I even bother with all of the aggro and all of the gear and all of the expense? I could just do it on a phone. But fear not, I'm not going to a phone. I didn't do the shoot on a phone. This was purely to show him how the edit came out, and actually ended up being one of the better portrait shots of him, at least. But we were here for him and his guitar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run you a little montage of shots as I do to one of his tracks, and this is all done by him. Okay, it's just solo. He doesn't sing, he just does the guitar in, but he also makes the tracks. He loves the neo synth, if that's what you want to call it, the 80s vibe music, and then he puts the guitar over the top. So I was like, mate, just send me one. Send me a pretty mellow one, because I know he does a bit of the sort of the harder stuff. And I was like, send me a mellow one if you've got one, and I'll use it on my video. So I'm going to leave all of the descriptions for him down below, like his Instagram, whatever. If you want to learn guitar, or you're interested in any of it, go check it out. But honestly, the track is mint. It is a proper good track. It's right up my alley. I was just say, yes, I'm using this. The shots came out excellent. So you will now see what I can produce with not a phone, with the DSLR. Two bad studio lights, which are over here, which were cheap as. I think both were 46 quid for two. And I've really tried some mad stuff. So you'll see silhouette shots. They were obviously done in front of the light. I've put the lights either side of him. I've done one bouncing off, and we've done all sorts. We've moved the lights about, and we've got some awesome shots. Now, obviously, it's me, so they're all quite dark and quite kind of, what's the word? Not spooky or anything, but just, I don't know. Tell a story, got a bit of feeling, up the clarity, make them look a bit rough. I like that stuff, I'm not gay, but I do like photographing men. Simple as that. They look gritty, you know what I mean? And I don't get any grief off the wife. If I'm in here photographing topless models, oh dear. Through the letterbox comes a letter. I want a divorce. So I'll stick with just photographing people with guitars and stuff for now. I like it. So anyway, enjoy the track, enjoy the shots, and until the next video, which will probably be a car one, peace out. Perfect timing, I literally just done peace out.
There's somebody at the door.